happy holiday weekend to you. Just thought I'd bring you up to scratch with our spring weekend weather. There's been quite a number of thunderstorms about last week, as you know, and into the weekend. Today, here in southwestern Scotland, we had quite a large storm about lunchtime, and there are quite a number of cumulonimbus clouds about. There's quite a dark one looming just now, actually, in the background there. So I'll get on with this quite prompt before it gets soaked again. The basic setup scenario is that out in Europe there's a blocking high, and this blocking high is not really allowing low pressure areas to move through too quickly, so they're quite stagnant, they're quite still. There's not a lot of wind associated with them, but they're providing a lot of convection. So it's rather like heating a pot of tomato soup when you see it heating from the centre and it spreads out the way. That's exactly what's happening with the atmosphere right now. So given the strength of the late May sun heating up the land, really pushing those clouds up, those cumulonimbus clouds, those thunderstorm clouds, up into the stratosphere. There's huge clouds, cumulonimbus clouds, and you see them as big bubbly cauliflower type clouds with very dark bases on them. There's plenty around just now. There's one right behind me there, and so hence we might have another storm on its way. This storm symbol here is just showing you really where the epicentre is of the storms, and actually the storms are rotating round that, just as the symbol suggests. So they're moving up from where they were yesterday in England, central parts of England, southern parts of England. They're moving in a more northwesterly track now, and then they've been drawn down with the northeasterly winds downwards towards Northern Ireland. I think we could see quite a bit of thunder still in these parts. Anywhere really from Northern England, Southern Scotland, Central Scotland, Western Scotland and Northern Ireland, and you can see there is a possibility of hail within those storms as well. Quite small hail, to be honest with you, nothing too significant. The storms themselves aren't going to be too severe, I would say mild to moderate, but certainly you'll notice them. There was quite a clatter or two of thunder and a few flashes of lightning even earlier on in the day. Another thing I'd like to highlight to you, being late May, of course it's just a month now to the midsummer period, the sun index is around 5, even where you're incurring those storms. So when the sun comes out, it's nice and warm, but again, that's just encouraging the atmosphere to warm up, and like that soup pot analogy, we're seeing the warmth coming up with the convection spreading out and producing those beautiful big cauliflower head clouds called cumulonimbus. Okay, what about holiday Monday? Is it going to be a barbecue holiday Monday, or is it going to be an umbrella holiday on Monday? I think a mixture of both, to be honest with you. It just depends where you are, a little bit hit and miss. The storm system's still located in a similar area, but tracking a little bit further west, so you're more likely to incur a storm in Northern Ireland. Still the possibility in Western Scotland as well, and northwestern England. Eastern Scotland should fare a little bit better, not if you're right on the North Sea coast, where the winds are coming in from, and sea temperature's about 10 degrees just now in the North Sea, so it really does peg those temperatures back. I think we're looking at really about 17 degrees in central Scotland tomorrow, maybe 18 degrees, 15 degrees further north, and about 20 degrees anywhere really from the Midlands down. In fact, southern England should get the lion's share of the sunshine tomorrow. It should be quite a glorious day there. There's certainly good potential. A real mixed bag of weather obviously this weekend, which is quite typical for May, with its showers. Having a little sneak into next week, I think I'm going to lift my board up here. Having a little sneak preview. Oh wow, 30 degrees in Scotland with sunshine, 30 degrees down south, 25 degrees. Only kidding! I think the temperatures will be rather similar to what they've been. Maybe we could see maybe 20 degrees even into southern Scotland though on Tuesday, so we'll put that one up there. We'll stick the 20 degrees there. As you can see, more likely to have a sunny day in northwestern parts of Scotland on Tuesday. This occluded front here coming in from the continent is going to provide some rain, so it's going to be really quite a wet day on Tuesday. But back to work, I'm not so bothered about that. Just take your brolly with you and you'll be absolutely fine. Okay, so we can halve this temperature quite easily. warmer, as I say, in the north and in the west as well. In fact, I would say most parts of the country have got potential to get up to about 20 degrees, because the winds, although northeasterly over Scotland, are going to incur a southeasterly in England. So it's bringing in slightly warmer continental air. Okay, so thinking a little bit further ahead, here's the good news for you. As the week goes on, we're going to see a ridge of high pressure, which is still to the north of us just now, just establishing itself, becoming a little bit stronger, and I think by Thursday we should see the rain petering out down south, the showers starting to die down a little bit. By Friday the sunshine should be more of the dominant feature. Saturday and Sunday, at the moment, it's looking glorious for next weekend, and the temperatures will respond nicely too. I think the best temperatures will certainly be in southern and western parts of the country, where you could see temperatures actually of 25 degrees in one or two sheltered spots, more like 20 degrees, plenty of sunshine, maybe about 15 degrees if you're right on the east coast, because the winds are coming in from the northeast. But one final word, again, it's the strength of the sunshine, and I'm always very keen to point that out, because it doesn't have to be glorious clear blue sky to have strong sunshine at this time of the year. The sun index tomorrow on Holiday Monday, possibly a 6 in the Murray Coast area, which is going to see more sunshine. More typically a 4, where you have showery activity. And as you can see there, I'm indicating that in Wales and southwest England, the sun index will be 6. Now that's a high index. If you take somewhere like Ibiza at this time of the year, the sun index would typically be 7 in a good day. Ironically, it's going to be about 4 tomorrow in Ibiza because of more unsettled weather. But the time we get to the weekend though, the sun index will really be high right across the board. So we're looking at 6s throughout England and Wales, maybe into southern Scotland, and 5s further north. So it's definitely a case of putting sun cream on, or just avoiding the strongest sun between 11 o'clock and 2 o'clock in the afternoon. If you think, what time of the day is the strongest sun, I'd say the sun index would be about 3 or 4 now at 10 in the morning, because we really are at our peak time. Of course, next Monday is the first day of summer, and the beginning of meteorological summer in June. So we're looking at quite strong sun index wherever you get clear skies. By about 4 in the afternoon, sun index drops to about 3 or 4. So it's just watching. These are the maximums. 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, we could see 4, 5, 6, which is quite strong. So take care. I hope you have a beautiful holiday weekend, whatever you're doing. Enjoy the sunshine. If you're a storm lover like myself, enjoy the storms. And we'll be back soon with another update whenever the weather becomes quite exciting again. Thanks very much for watching. Goodbye.